Daner, did you want to do the online telecast with me next week sometime?
That's 2 weeks from now, not today.
Fire.
No, I wanted to have
Fire.
You. No, this is what I did.
Can you handle debating with me?
No, what I wanted was Dane to come on.
Bring your ammo, you're going to need it.
Katie, what I wanted...
It would not... You can't write.
No, maybe you can't read.
It would not be...
No, I wanted you. I wanted you this week. You're the person that I want.
This Sunday at 5 p.m. So that wouldn't have been 2 weeks from now. That would have been right now. But
welcome, everybody, to today's telecast of the N.Idaho Football League, your online source for all your fantasy news. And here with me today is Kate Peck.
Are we on?
Kate, welcome. Of course, the hand of fellowship is extended to you. Awesome. Fantastic. First off, congratulations are going to go out to Mike and Jen. They tied the knot this last Saturday.
They did.
Kate, you went to the ceremonies. What'd you think?
I got the bouquet!
Very good. Awesome. You're going to be hooking up with somebody soon then. There wasn't a garter belt thrown, so we don't know who that match is. Just kidding. I caught the garter as well. I think it went something like this. Robbie Hunt was near the front. Robbie Rivera was also nearby. An elbow to Robbie Rivera in the, what is this area called? The gut region. And another forearm to the esophagus region of Robbie Hunt because he's a little smaller than Robbie Rivera. That's about where my hand here is about Robbie Hunt height with his head, if you remember.
No, as I recall it, everyone just stood there. All the guys just stood there and Johnny just flung out his arm and he caught it. With me, on the other hand, I got excited about the bouquet. All the other girls just stood there. They didn't even care.
And it was excitement and passion that you had, Kate Peck. The same excitement and passion that we have for our fantasy football each and every week.
Yeah.
Now, Kate.
Sure.
You've been around. You've seen a couple drafts go down so far. What has held you back from entering into the league?
You.
Now, there's a couple female teams. Jen, who is just married with Mike, the Pussycats, and Chrissy, the Busty Lusties. Now, let me ask you this. Who would be a better Busty Lusty, Chrissy or yourself?
Chrissy.
Yeah? And how so? Lack of bust on your part?
Oh, are we talking physically?
Well, that's what bust is, isn't it? Would you want to describe it to me?
We're not going there.
Which brings us to definitions. This last week on the message board, a little light reading on the message board, but there was a message from League Secretary Heather Doral, in which she wrote,
the Smurfettes.
I'm just going to put this out there, is how it starts, and I'm doing Heather voice. The amount of smack talk going on here is pathetic. Where's everyone's hate and, what's that word? Maliciousness. Thanks, Katie. I'm terribly disappointed. I'm doing Heather's voice right now. I'm
so sorry.
But I'll have you doing just a second. I'm going to have you do Norm's voice in just a second.
Oh, yay.
If I don't see some, and that word, we want to take a stab at that word real quick for me, Katie? Go ahead and pronounce that for me.
Vitriolic?
Sure. Vitriolic comments on here. Pronto, it could mean the end of the Smurfettes forever. And you don't want that. Now, Katie, Norm writes, what did Norm write on there?
Norm Buds, let's see. All that soapboxing just so you could use a $10 word like vitriolic.
Katie, a little more feminine, a little more gay. Gay meaning happy on this. Because Norm got mad that we called Romo homo last week. So there was lots of emails flooded in the to the office. So gay meaning happy because the Norm Buds is happy.
If you include yourself and me, meaning Norm Bud.
Yes.
Because normally that would be I. Yourself and I.
Sure. Keep on going. It's a short telecast today.
Yourself and me, then you would have 2 people out of the 17 that actually know what that word means.
All right.
I know what that means.
There's the word right there. 17 people in the league, counting Heather, that's 18.
I can't pronounce it, but I know what it means.
Well, maybe we shouldn't tell anybody what it means. Maybe we should have a contest to see who can define this word.
But I already know it.
Do you now?
I do.
Well, maybe you can submit yours to the league commissioner, because I have no idea what this means.
That's me, because I'm in charge of him, so therefore I'm in charge of the league.
It kind of looks like...
No, Johnny, I just realized something.
Yeah, sure.
You're in charge you're the commissioner of the league, and I'm the commissioner of you. So therefore, I'm in charge of the whole league.
It kind of looks like a little bit Viagra to me, a little bit. Got a little Viagra in there.
You need it.
All right, so this week we're going to try to figure out what Heather means and why only Norman can decipher this code. All right, so we'll get back to that a little later. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this week starts out the first doubleheader weeks. And Kate, what this means is each team in the league will play, count them, 2 games against 2 different opponents. Now, there's only been a couple teams playing doubleheader weeks so far. So this is where the standings and the records are really going to change.
Yes.
Right now, there's 3 teams left undefeated. Do you know who they are? I know you've been keeping up. Go ahead.
Sunny?
Sunny's won. CK won. Unbelievable start. 3-0. There's
Sunny
one.
always wins.
Ding, ding, ding. 1 point for Katie. Go ahead. Number 2.
Not Johnny.
Not Johnny.
Not Johnny.
Johnny did get his first win this week.
Let me see. It would be...
Still mad.
Is it Mark Doucet?
Mark Doucet is no. Mark Doucet is 1 and 2. Go ahead and feel free to look at the pennants if you like. I'll let you have one more guess. Like I said, there is a time frame going on here. Come on, who's America's favorite team?
It's not Idaho Crackheads.
No, it's not the Crackheads.
It's not Spirit of Queers. It's not. Maybe it's not Wang and Tang.
No, it's Robbie Rivera's team. Robbie Rivera's team is defined as pathetic.
It's not the Pussycats.
No, that's Jen's team.
Is it A-Dogs?
A-Dogs. Katie has not been keeping up on her fantasy football news. Though Aaron Lennon did get his first win last week, too. Also getting his first win last week was the Man Horse beating the Rocks. The Norm Buds is number 2. Who would have thought?
I would have.
Who would have thought the Norm Buds are still undefeated at 3-0? The other one is the Injured Reserves. Mike Peters came out and beat the Bitch Magnet, the former Idaho Crackhead. We talked about that all last week, though, Katie. So those are the only 3 undefeated teams left.
That's only because he got married. He needed good luck.
Now, there's lots of craziness going on this week with the doubleheader weeks. Injuries out there. Steven Jackson went down for the Rams, major injury. Deuce McAllister went down for the Saints, which cost the Brew Crew less a win against JH Express. JH Express being me. First win on my record. There's one winless team out there. There's one team who hasn't won a game yet. You want to take a guess who that might be?
Not you.
No, I won last week. I won.
Okay, let's see here. No.
Somebody near and dear.
Blimpy Bears?
No, not Blimpy Bears. We're gonna Blimpy Bears.
No. Dr. Mo?
Okay, we could be here all day. Robbie Hunt, the Spades, is still 0-3 after...
No, he's won at least one. It's Robbie.
I would love to think that, but 0-3.
No.
0-3, Kate Peck. So double headers this week. Bye weeks are out there. The following teams are on bye weeks. If you have any players on these teams, please get them out of your lineup.
Then let's keep our fingers crossed for the Spades.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll talk about those matchups in just a second, Katie. Bye weeks this week. Jacksonville, New Orleans, Tennessee, or do you pronounce it New Orleans?
Whatever.
Okay, great. Tennessee Titans and the Washington Redskins. If you have players on any of these teams, I urge you to get them out of your lineup immediately. Katie, I can't stress this enough.
I feel it.
Great. Let's get to some ad drops real quick. What you have is, with ad drops, you have 8 free ad drops, okay? So that means you can pick up players. You get 8 free ones before we start costing you $1. I'm going to run quickly. Yeah, big money. Katie, we're talking big money here.
No,
big
over
money.
my head. Woof.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. The A-Dogs have gotten 3 so far. You've used up 3. You have 5 left. Bitch Magnet haven't used any. Blimpy Bears, none. The Brew Crew, Les, you've used 5. Fusty Lusky, 0. CK1, Sunny, hasn't even been on the internet to use any. Dr. Mo, Jason Moshan, you've used 5. Injured Reserves, I've used 4. Myself, I've used 5. We'll go back to that later. Manhors, you've used 4. Norm Buds, you've used 4. Russell, the Privateers, 2. Jen, the Pussycats haven't used any. Smear the Queers, James Chapman has used 7. So you've got 1 free, 1 left. Spades, you've used 2. Mark Doucet, none. And Wang and Tang hasn't used any. So
that's a funny logo.
Yeah, it is a funny logo. All those are on the website under fees. You can look under fees and it'll show you how many ad drops that you've done so far. Okay, past that, let's get to the matchups quickly. Katie, the matchups this week. 17 games on the docket. We're just going to go through a few.
Why can't we make it just like 5 big games? I'm
well,
4 or 5 big games. Not just 2.
Katie, that's a great point. Let's highlight 5 big games and we'll get our winners. First game we're going to look at Injured Reserves, 3-0. Mike Peters goes against the Rocks, 1-2. Mark Doucet. Last week, Katie, Mark scored over 100 points but lost to the man horse, Dane Wilson.
Okay.
And you know Dane Wilson loved to have that victory. For the injured,
he's a man whore. There you go.
There you go. Dynamite. She's not. Nobody wrote this. She's coming up with this stuff right up like that. So. Who do you like in this game? Injured Reserves got LaDainian Tomlinson.
I love every single person on the team.
We're going to go with Injured Reserves again this week. I think they're going to remain undefeated against the Rocks.
Well, he should. It's his honeymoon week.
Hey, that's true. And last week he won on his wedding week, beating the Bitch Magnets when they were both undefeated at 2-0.
It's his wife.